Here I go again. Time to repair my left front tire on my Kubota BX23S. I think I've repaired it 5 times now, and I've been using plugs, and I can't even get through a day without this tire going completely flat again. So I'm just going to take it off and attempt to remove the tire and put patches on the inside, because this is getting ridiculous how many times I have to fix this. Took all 4 3/4 inch lug nuts off the tire. Now I'm going to deflate the tire. Here I am, day 2, attempting to remove the tire from the rim. I did have the tire off and I put it back on because I thought maybe if I left it on and then turned the tire very sharply, it would help break the bead. I went every which way trying to get this thing off, and it would not come off. Right now what I'm doing is spraying soapy water all the way around to hopefully help me break the bead. The issue with this tire is the sidewall is not so bad, but this part right here is very rigid. So when you do start to break your bead, because this is so rigid, it forces it right back up. Now I've got 2 clamps on here. I'm hoping that these will help. I also elevated the tire on a 1-gallon paint can, hoping that it will help. But the problem is it's squeezing the tire. This portion is squeezing into the clamp, so you can only go so far and it wants to stop. If anything, I'm getting a really good forearm workout. Ooh. There we go. That was pretty simple. Not. I can do the other side. Hopefully this will be easier. Well, the other side wasn't easy, but I don't think this side's going to be any easier, because now that the bead's broken on the other side, it's probably going to be a little more difficult because there's no leverage. Oh, jeez. Yeah. For my next attempt, what I'm going to do is use the front loader to hopefully break this bead. We'll see. Apparently that method's not going to work either, because it's wanting to flip or rotate the tire towards the front loader. Here's how you remove the tire or break the bead on your tire using your tractor itself to break the bead. Now that I have the beads broken on both sides, I got these clamps on here so that I can get the edge of the tire down below here, so that it'll be easier to put my iron set in there and lift the tire over the rim. side's done. Ta-da! Tire is now removed from the rim. Just to make sure that I don't put this tire going the wrong direction, since it is a directional tire. Where is it at? Right here. So the traction arrow is pointed that way. So what I'm going to do is make sure that put some X's to this side, and then remember the X's go to the outside, and that's to make sure that the traction of the tire is going the same as that tire. It's time to put the tire back together, making sure that the outside of the tire, based on traction, it being a directional tire, so the direction is this way, so the outside of the rim needs to be here where the valve stem is. Okay. Got the back one on, I'm just going to put the front one on. The back side of the rim is sitting too far down, which is not allowing me to put the front bead on, so I need to put some clamps on it. Make sure there are other ways of doing this, but I'm going to do this. Got it all going on today. Airplanes, birds, wind. think I'm in trouble right now because this is all the way up here against the edge. It needs to be down in order to allow me more room for this to go over. So I'm going to put a clamp on it. Let's see if I can remedy this. Almost there. This tool right here definitely helps a lot more. These smaller 10-inch tire irons sets are good for just giving a little stability or keeping the tire from running off. But this bar really makes a difference as far as leverage. Of course, now I can't get it in there. Hopefully I can take these clamps off and still have the space that I need. Got my air compressor up and running. Got my little valve stem needle removal tool. Put the needle back in. Got some good soap going on here. For this part here, I've got my safety goggles on and ear protection. That's one. That's two. That was right in the face. Alright everybody, there you go. Back in business now. Got the tire inflated, back on the tractor, lug nuts tightened, ready to get back at it.